For those of you who are following the Happy Boys update, the Happy Boys are back in Nigeria. And I must say, I don't know whether to be happy for them or sad for them, because they really wanted to stay in Cyprus. But it did not happen. It did not happen. And it did not happen because they misused the opportunity, because of the way they acted towards their benefactor. So, and the reason why I'm bringing this up here is not just to give you the news, it's also for us to learn, because sometimes we do things because we can without thinking about the repercussions of what we are doing. You understand me? Because those boys, they thought that, they could survive, because they have found themselves in Cyprus now. They thought that they could do away with whoever brought them there. You understand me? They could treat the person anyhow and go away with it because they are already now in Cyprus. So they have forgotten that there is this thing about the blessing that comes from, being grateful to someone for doing something for you. I have said this several times that even though it is once that someone fed you, even though it is once that someone fed you, do not forget. Do not forget the good of others, or because they have stopped giving you something that they used to give you, or because they have stopped being good to you. Maybe they are good once, they are good towards you once, and now because they have stopped being good to you, you now decide to do away with, every other good that they have done to you. You understand me? Okay, this is the case with these Happy Boys. For those of you who do not know the story, Happy Boys were the boys that Apostle Chibuzo, the founder and the senior pastor of Omega Power Ministries, picked up from, let's say, the gutters, okay? Because at the time they were sacked from their job. So this man, that is the founder and the senior pastor of Omega Power Ministries, decided to help them. Okay, now he promised to send them to school in Cyprus. He gave them scholarship to sponsor them to the end of their studies. Now, along the line, he was not able to do that. Okay, and these boys had to drop. Actually, he said that he wanted them to come back to Nigeria because of the dollar naira rate at the time. It was not easy to sponsor people in abroad. Okay, it affected everybody that was schooling abroad or doing anything abroad, from Nigeria. So he was not able to meet up because of that naira dollar rate. Okay, and so he decided to bring them back to Nigeria. He said that he told them to either to come back to Nigeria or to go to Benin Republic to continue with their studies. But these boys say that they don't want to come back to Nigeria anymore because they like Cyprus. Okay, they felt that he abandoned them. Okay, they felt that he abandoned them, and because of this, they started spreading his name online. So this man, when he heard about it, he felt so bad and caused them. But at a point, he decided to forgive them and decided to bring them back to Nigeria since they are not schooling anymore there. So he decided to bring them back to Nigeria, or to send them to Benin Republic. But they said no, they want to stay in Cyprus. Okay, I decided saying also all manner of things about this man because they felt he abandoned them and all that. They started saying all manner of things about him. In fact, they said a lot of things that I already shared on this channel. Okay? When they now said we can fend for ourselves, stop fending for us, we can find our way. Now, but at a point, I think something came up. I mean, they went into trouble and they were arrested in Cyprus. So now the news that we are hearing is that they are back in Nigeria. Okay, they are back in the country. When someone does something nice to you, even if it's just once, please do not condemn them. Do not say, start talking trash about them. You understand me? Because this is exactly what is happening in this country, in our society. Someone will do something for you once, Now I want them to keep doing that. I know in this case, actually, Apostle Chibuzo was supposed to finish what he started. But when he was not able to do that anymore, what are you supposed to blame him? In as much as I've said it that he is not supposed to be making promises that he cannot fulfill. Yes, initially when they complained, I said this. But now, when he came out and explained himself and said and explained what happened, I understood them. It's not easy, okay? Especially in this period. Maybe during at the time when he promised them that he was able to do it, but at a point when things became very bad, because of course he's a human being. When things became very bad, he had to go back on his ways. And he didn't just abandon them. He did not abandon them. He told them, come back to this country and I will take care of you here. Or you go to Benin Republic where where the rate is okay. Let me take care of you there. But they say no, they want to stay in Cyprus, and that has been the object of controversy, and that has been the bone of contention. They don't want to come back to Nigeria. They want to stay in Cyprus. And when this man of God got angry, when they started talking about him, leaking all his audio and talking trash, saying a lot of things about him, saying that he's a womanizer, he's all this, he's this, he's that. And this man of God went online to curse them, and so when he calls them, he told them that because he's using his offering money and his tithe money to take care of them. Now they are behaving this way towards him. And after the man of God said this, they became angry and said, okay, you're using offering money, you're using a tithe money to take care of us. So please don't use tithe money, don't use offering money to take care of us again. We will take care of ourselves. And mind you, we don't want to come back to Nigeria. We want to stay in Cyprus. Please stay on your own. Let us stay on our own. Day your day. Let us day our day. That's the language that they use. So my point is this, my people, my point is this. Please, if someone has fed you just once, if someone has fed you just once, okay, even if it is duty to take care of you all his life, please and please appreciate that once that he has fed you. Do not complain, because you don't know what the person is passing through. Nobody in this life is responsible for the other, except maybe you're a father or a mother and your children are still very small, and you're supposed to take care of them because you brought them into the world. But as long as the person is not responsible for you, you're not the person's child, my dear, even if it's once the person helps you, only once, just once, even if it's half once, appreciate it and never ever complain about it.